Shane Bell. I'm a product specialist with Tampa Bay, Florida, St. Pete, Florida to be exact. North, it's only 72 degrees here today, so we're not enjoying the warmth too much. My screen okay? To go over the meaningful use in 2016 as compared to 2015. We're going to cover two objectives briefly. The trends that are associated for 2016. How to why clients file hardship. Hi, this is Shane. Who just joined? How are you?
Good.
Hardship application and the MIPS, which is Merit Incentive Payment System. It's the meaningful use and how CMS is going to involve it moving forward after stage 3. Which you're all, I'm sure, are aware of, is data capture and sharing. Stage and was advanced clinical processes. Hi, join.
This is the only way to get the sound by doing it on the phone, because I'm not getting any sound through the computer WebEx session.
Yep, supposed to dial in. Yep.
Okay.
That's okay. I can. You didn't miss it, I promise.
It's cumbersome to have to hold a phone.
I apologize. Stage advanced clinical processes and future is for all improved outcomes. Stage 2. All
from Graybill Group.
Jamie?
Good. How about yourself? Sorry, I'm a little late.
I'm good. Just getting started.
Okay.
Great. Just join. Stage 2 is all EPs must meet stage 1, obviously, under 2 or 3 years. The focus on clinical procedures, i.e., health, the HIE, scribing, and lab result requirement for this year as opposed to one which was just e-scribing. Conduct multiple settings, also family engagement, i.e., the patient portal. Adjustment year for EPs who are new participants. The key is new participants. It's 90-day period 2016. 15 was October to December, but this is any 90-day period throughout 2016 for new participants. Demonstrate meaningful use for this period and satisfy all the program requirements will obviously avoid the payment adjustment for the 2017 if successfully attest by October 1, 2016. In 2016, the EHR reporting period for payment adjustment year, the keys who are returning participants is calendar year for 2016, all months. That are in the process of testing and hitting PQRS and meaningful use. Yes, 2015, we're still focusing on that and tying up those loose ends. However, we're already a full 2 months into 2016. 2016 is all EPs must meet stage 1 under 2 or 3 years. The focus on clinical procedures, i.e., the HIE, scribing, and lab result requirement for this year as opposed to one which was just e-scribing. year, providers can begin attesting for Medicaid meaningful use. 50% Medicaid, including duals, or 50% for pediatrics. There's $3,750 available for each provider. Medicaid, and goes on the CMS Physician Compare website. Quality scores for CQM and RS, those are visible. Requirements: newly certified EHR. It's the first year, any reporting period, and beyond the calendar quarter. 90-day reporting period. The patient portal. Patients have to have the ability to access their medical records online. Let's come up with those calculations and thresholds. The system of denominator. The denominator of all unique patients with patients is the patients for whom required information was recorded. For this threshold in numerator and denominator, I'm going to meaningfully use objectives, the 10 measurements, and you'll assign in terms of percentage required to meet that threshold. It's because I currently have a client now that is struggling to meet the requirement for one measure, actually at 50% for her measure. She is 53 over 106. Even though 50%, she is not above 50%. So she's one more patient in the numerator to actually qualify for the measure. All the percentages for the threshold that are given on these measures, it has to be actually over that percentage number. In order, the first measure is the Protect Electronic Health Information. That's analysis. That comes from the client themselves. Clients or IT does have that have that information available. So decision support rule, the threshold is 5 clinical decision interventions, at least 4 CQMs, clinical quality measures. The DOE, the computerized provider order entry, meds for 2015. For 2016, they added labs and diagnostics as well. So percent med orders, greater than 30% lab orders, and percent diagnostic orders. For stage, add greater than 50%. E is greater than 10%. And patient is also greater than 10%. Also greater than 50%. To view online, download, and transmit their health information. It's a portal measure. This is greater than 50%. Measure. Here, KIS has a couple program options that we can lay on top of your EHR and portal to either enroll or auto-enroll all your patients. So that effectively takes the hassle out of having to hit that measure and off of the patient's hands. They don't have to go home and measure online. By the time their car leaving the clinic office, they would before that measure is already hit. Messaging, excuse me. The first one, the patient. Registries for stage was just one registry. For stage 2, it was 2. And immunization registry, i.e. 4 shots here in the state of Florida, was 2. Plus whatever state you're currently in. And we can options. 2 registries this year for 2016, and meaningful use stage 2. all changes for measures this year, which is the 9th measure for 2016. The EHR reporting period in 2016 for at least one patient seen in the EHR reporting period is sent using electronic messaging within their EHR to the patient, or to a secure message sent by the patient using the EHR to the clinic, to the office, to the doctor. That reporting period. All EPs must meet the 2 measures as I just discussed, and Ls and CHAs must meet 3 measures or registries. There are some reasons for filing a hardship. I have, and we at Carolina Optimize have had some clients need hardship, and we have filed those for the clients. A couple of hardship would be lack of infrastructure, EHR issues is the one. To file a hardship for 2015 that has been pushed out to July 1st, 2016. We well here at Care Optimize. The link on this presentation, which receive being sent to your email. Now, 2016. So EPs satisfactorily report in 2016 PQS by meeting the following criteria. 9 measures. With domains, the National Quality Strategy domain. Report each measure for at least 50% of the EPs Medicare Part B. I'm going to play the clinical quality measures. Performance rate will not be counted. And facing counter also report on one cross-counting measure, which does count as one measure. CMS websites, and I'll show that in a second. You might ask, what are the domains? These are the safety, care resources efficiently, and clinical effectiveness. So on how to select proper measures for 2016. Adam, the following factors should be considered when selecting measures for reporting. You usually treat at your office on a day-to-day or weekly basis. The type that you typically provide in office, i.e. chronic, acute, etc., etc. Set delivered office, the emergency room, surgical suite. For 2016. All your reporting programs in use are being considered well. White is CQMs on the PQRS website. Currently 255 per take. You can hear 9 from, but again, they have to touch at least 3 of the 4 domains. Finished 2015 attestation, March for this year. Sorry, March 11th, 2016, right around the corner. 16 attestation we have until February 28th of 2017. You may or may not have heard of the MIPS program, Merit-Based Incentive Payment System. Of meaningful coming from CMS. Presentation, I would strongly suggest to kind of get an overview. We will Optimize will be offering a presentation like this on MIPS alone. That will be coming in the future. You'll have an email blast with that as well. But MIPS, what is it? The MIPS is a new program in the Medicare fee-for-service payment system. Existing programs into one single program. Meaningful use, system PQRS, and the payment modifier, VBPM is the acronym. Physician performance in 4 categories. This will go on a 0 to 100 point scale, just like school. And those are quality, research, meeting EHR technology, and improvement activities. Care Optimize, we will have another presentation just like this. We're covering solely MIPS in the future. I'll look out for that. Email. Meaningful use program to the next step. Presentation, feel free to click around once you do get it to kind of learn 2015, 2016 options. We do a whole bunch of facets for the HIT world, not only meaningful use regulatory, compliance and incentive programs, we do optimization, we do CM optimization, we do implementations of EHRs, EMRs. Here in Florida, so wherever you can get there quick and on the dot. Me or anyone at Care Optimize, my meaningful use specialist is on here. Email general information line at Care Optimize, as well as visit our webpage. And kind of assist with the overview of 2016. I know you're all still focused on 2015, finishing that up, but with fully 2 months in, we can't afford to have you guys fall too far behind on the main station for 16, where we can help you out. So if you need to. Been helpful, reach out to myself, Christine, anyone at Care Optimize. My email is shane.bell. His email address to us as well. Some questions, see where we can help top your issues for 2016.
No. Sorry. That's okay.
If there are more questions, I appreciate the time.